There is a boy called Ragna. Ragna had a daydream one day while hunting about someone killing innumerable dragons of all sizes in an instant. This caused him to become preoccupied, and if Leonica hadn't intervened, he would have been slain by a dragon. To redeem the reward, they went back to the Hunter Guild in Ronabera, one of the Kingdom of Less's 7 cities. Because of his vulnerability, Sykes and his henchmen harass Ragna at the guild tavern, but Leonica stepped in and pulled out her silver blade to stop them. When Leo asked Sykes what he was hunting for with his sword, she said that she was hunting dragons since they were the strongest animals she could battle. Next, she sent an invitation to everyone who would like to join her on her quest to only hunt dragons, promising to share wealth, fame, and glory with them. However, nobody responded, with the exception of Ragna. They then turned in for the night. Ragna was practicing in stealth, as he always did, while Leo was asleep. Despite his knowledge that he would never be as strong as Leonica in this life, he wanted to hunt alongside Leo until the day a dragon would unavoidably claim his life. He is abruptly distracted from his thoughts, though, by another daydream that brought to mind things he wishes would never come true, and a vision of Leonica protecting him but losing her life in the process. Leo and Ragna overhear Sykes mentioning that the strange movements of the dragons in the area are all aimed towards Dona Pieru 5 days later, on March 26th at the Hunter Guild. Ragna, who had been experiencing the same nightmare every day, was exhausted. The following evening, everyone was shocked to learn that Dona Pieru had been destroyed by the dragons, as the city had been protected for decades and was referred to as the city who needs no dragon hunters. This news made Ragna pale, and he attempted to talk Leo out of leaving, but the dragon's attack on Ronabera cut him off before he could say anything more. Ragna attempted to ambush the superior dragon who was responsible for the attack, but was utterly unsuccessful. Following the dragon counterattack, Ragna collapsed in the city's river and, dreaming while asleep, began to see additional images of himself as the person who, upon losing Leo, had launched an irrational quest to hunt every dragon. Even though he battled and gave it his all, it wasn't enough. He had friends, but they passed away. He persisted in trying to reach his absolute limits and beyond. Afterward, he uttered, "Stan, don't give up, save Leonica from this." Ragna then understood that he, the future version of himself, was the author of these dreams. Finally, future Ragna gained power, but there was no one left to defend her. Ragna commanded that he give him this power since he needed it, and his future self assured him that this was always his plan, even though it wasn't needed at the time. Shortly after Sykes pulled him from the river and saved his life, Ragna began to suffer an excruciating transfer of power. When Ragna awoke, he instantly killed every dragon that was pursuing Sykes and his company. Ragna discovered that he would be able to intensify his body's aura when he began his retaliation in the future. 4 years later, he discovered how to independently control the silver aura. Ragna exceeded human boundaries during this time, and after 10 more years of study, he would learn the silverine battle arts, the ultimate method for defeating dragons. Ragna moved toward Grimwelta, the superior dragon that was about to murder Leonica. He caused Grimwelt to tremble, and when he attempted to kill him with all of his magic strength, he instantly broke Grimwelta into pieces. Ragna, who was still haunted by horrific visions of his destiny, rejoiced when he discovered Leonica was still alive and eventually dozed off in her embrace. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon to get any updates.